Hi guys, welcome back to ModorFix. My name's Dan and today we are fixing. You're probably wondering where I've been all this time. It's been about 3 months I think since I last released a video. I have got lots of content to release and to edit, but it's just finding the time. I'm a family man. The wife has plans for me, so that always comes in the way. And more recently actually I've been building and sorting out my garden, so I have been modding and fixing, just not on cars. Well, bit of a lie there. I have done some car stuff and I have got footage, but it's just a matter of editing it and getting it out. So this is quite old footage actually. It's probably from last year in fact, or was it earlier this year? I think it was earlier this year. So anyway, enjoy the video and I will try and get out as much content as I can as soon as I can. Alright guys, so today we're going to be replacing the wing on this car. This is actually not my car, believe it or not. It's a friend of mine, and as you can see there's some damage here and some damage here. We will be changing the door in a later video if you want to see that, so keep an eye out for that. And also I just wanted to say that the reason we're replacing it is cheaper to buy a clean panel than it is to paint it. I mean, that would probably cost you 150 quid at a paint shop, so definitely worthwhile if you want to put in the effort. Before we start, I just wanted to say that we've already done the whole side of this car. So we've changed the wing here, changed the door there. As you can see, it's all nice and clean now, and we even changed this quarter panel. Now the quarter panel is probably the trickiest part on the car, mainly due to the weights fastened here, but we kind of found a hack for that, which I'll try and show you later. Right guys, we're going to start down here. So what you want to do is take this inner arch cover out and take that little 10mm bolt out. Ideally you want to remove the bumper, but if you just want to remove the wing, you don't have to remove the bumper. So let's get this arch cover out the way. There's a clip there, there's a number of clips around, and mainly that 10mm bolt. So let's get those out and we can get cracking. Alright guys, so you need to take this 10mm out here to relieve the arch cover, and then you've got a clip. Hold on, let's go upside down. You've got a clip here, and then you've got a clip further up there, and then you've got a clip here, and you've got these two clips, but you can leave those two till last and I'll show you why in a little while. Okay, so I've mainly undone the arch cover. If you can take it all out, just take the whole thing out, it's better off. And then here you will see that there's a 10mm bolt there, and there's a 10mm bolt that holds the light in, which I'll try and show you in a little while. The next thing you need to do is remove this cover. So there's a whole lot of clips all the way around it. I'm not going to show you each and every one, but you'll see them and they just pop out quite easy. So get this cover out the way and you'll see one bolt there, 10mm. You'll need to take the headlight bolt out and sort of shimmy it out the way. There's another headlight bolt there as well, and then to have been so kind to actually put another 10mm under here, so you might see it under there, under all this crap. Hold on 1 second. Alright, so there's another 10mm there, as you can see. So what you'll need to do is just take that screw out there, that screw out there, and then just lift this up out the way. On the other side you have to actually take the wiper off. It's only one 12mm, and then you sort of lever the wiper until it comes off. Alright, so I didn't actually remove those two screws. What you can do is, if it's a warm enough day, you can actually ply this out the way, use an extension on a socket like that, and then undo it, and that's done. So that's that done, that's that one done. I've done that one as well. Just got to do that one at the front, and then the one under the wing. I'll show you that in a minute. Alright guys, the one bolt that you can't usually see is the one down here. That's the one securing the light on, and if you don't get that out, it's a bugger. So you need to stretch the bumper and get to that nut over there. Alright, so we've undone all the bolts on the headlight, and that tricky one down there, so that's loose. You don't actually have to take it all the way out because you can slide the wing back out of the headlight, so we can do that. These top ones are done now, So now what we're going to do is, you can see this one here, that needs to be undone, and then there's one which you can see from the other side. I'll show you in a minute. There, right, that's the back end of it, so you need to get to that from the other side. But first we're going to undo these two here, and from experience these have a tendency to snap, so you have to be ultra careful with these. Worst case scenario, you're just going to have to drill them out and tap them, but we'll have a go and see what happens. So anyway, these two, the one in the door and the one up above, and then we should be ready for lift off. Oh, there's a clip here as well which we'll need to take out, so we'll do that. Okay, and that, can you see that? That's the bolt from the other side. So what you need to do is use a ratchet with a long extension, so you can reach it and then undo it. Alright, a couple of things. The bolts that come out the bottom here, one did snap, and just be mindful that they might have under seal on them, so you'll have to crack all that off with a screwdriver. I just chipped it off with a screwdriver. The other thing is your repeater, you'll have to remove that, but we'll do that in a minute. You can just unplug it from inside once it's loose. And then the main thing was the bonnet stay. So this was actually still in place, and I was trying to pull the wing away and the bonnet started coming down. So make sure you prop the bonnet up using something else like that, and then if you're doing that this side, that is, and otherwise everything's the same on the other side. Alright, the wing is off in the main. Look at that, isn't it a pretty sight? Anyway, so it's off in the main. This thing here, just once you've got the wing far enough, just twist it and pull it out, and then what you'll see here is the inner arch cover is still attached. So these big square clippies over here, basically, as you can see that corner there, you need to squeeze that down, and the same on the opposite side, and then they'll push through. So yeah, get those out. Alright guys, and that is the wing off. I'll show you how to put the new one on in a minute, but as you can see, all the bolt locations now there, and then you've got the ones under here, etc, etc. Alright, so we're just going to offer up the replacement wing now and get it in position first. It's always a good idea to sort of spring the bumper out the way and get it in position. What you need to do really is get it on that little horrible 10mm first, slide it that way, and then get it in position here, and just be careful that you don't scratch your door or anything like that. Alright guys, that bolt's back in the inner arch. We made sure that the gap was nice between the wing and the door, and then we loosened all the bolts off. We put them in place temporarily, lined the wing up where we wanted it, and then we tightened everything up. And yeah, we've put these two top ones in, they're done. That top one in between the doors there is done. Headlights back in. I've just put that one in there, and now I've just got to put the bottom one in, and the two in here are also in, but they're just hand tight, so I'm going to tighten them up in a minute. Alright, I've just put the side repeater back in the hole. That's pretty straightforward. It only goes in one way. The springy bit is on this side, and just make sure you put the bulb holder back in, spring it back in whilst you've got the arch cover out, otherwise you're going to have a bit of a job trying to fish that out later. Alright guys, so we're just going to put this back on now. Okay, so you just push this in there, make sure it goes all the way in, and then turn it around and up, and then that should just slot back in there, just like that. Lovely. Just going to put this bolt back in down the bottom now, down there, and one of them snapped, so that's going to stay out for now. Might come back and drill and tap that, but we'll see. Alright, so I'm just putting all the clips back now. One in there, and then all the ones I showed you before that we took out of the inner arch. Alright guys, and that is one wing complete. And all we've got to do now is clip the bumper back in place and put that 10mm back underneath. But I'm going to change the bumper now, so might do a video on that actually. Hope you enjoyed that video guys. I hope it helps you to remove the wing of your MR2. The next video is going to be a door removal, so watch out for that one. and I am going to do a quarter panel removal video as well, because I will be changing the quarter panel on my own car, and I wanted to show you a little hack way of doing that. So look out for that video, and there's lots more juicy content to come on my MR2 Turbo as well. So I'm going to be doing a fresh engine build on this and a little bit of experimentation. Water methanol injection. So anyway, hope you enjoy the video. Give it a thumbs up and a like. Make sure you subscribe to the channel for lots more juicy content, and I will see you later. Bye for now.